friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be cleaning up Caroline here. I did just want to do like a mini birthday haul. I had one filmed and then the footage was just, it was messy. So anyways, I just wanted to show you what I got for my birthday. That's American Girl related. I'm not gonna like do everything, but I want to just share some exciting things I got, like Julie, which I got from my parents. And my fiance got me Nanea because we are going to Hawaii for our honeymoon. So we thought that'd be a cool doll to have. And then he also got me her birthday outfit. So she's been in it since my birthday, which was on January 31st. Yeah, and I'm just leaving her in her birthday outfit for the month of February because my fiance's birthday is also this month. And then I also wanted to show, well, in Nanea's birthday outfit box is Nanea's like meat outfit. So there's that. And then while we were at an antique store the weekend of my birthday, we found this Caroline doll, and she's in a rough shape. Not too bad actually, but this is what we're doing in this video. We are going to be fixing up Caroline. I'm excited to have her. I found her for $65 at an antique shop, and right away I knew it was Caroline. Even though I don't know too much about American Girl dolls, I just started collecting, and I made an AG account, which is AG Loves AG 95. So if you want to check it out, I will leave it in the description. But here's Caroline, and we're gonna start fixing her up. So I thought I would show you. Actually, I'm going to take this to the kitchen and I'll be right back. Alright, so here is Caroline. She has her, I believe this is her meat outfit with her, I think these are the underwear, if I'm not mistaken. And then she's wearing these shoes, which I believe belong to Felicity. But that's alright, we can always use more American Girl shoes. She's not too bad, like she's not in too bad of condition. Her hair is a little rough, but it's not too bad. So this is what we're going to be working on today. We're going to clean her up and make her brand new. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm just going to do a voiceover for the rest of the video, so I hope you do not mind, but let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so in this part, we are just getting Caroline out of her clothing. She did have an earring, just one. She didn't have both of them, but she had one earring, which, you know, is fine. But I am taking off her dress and her, I guess these are her underwear, because I'm going to wash them separately. And everything I did learn from watching 1,000 Splendid Dolls, so if you're looking for some really great advice on cleaning up dolls, I would check out that channel. But here I am just putting some laundry soap, a color catcher, and Caroline's outfit in this little like pink bin I got for washing doll clothes. But yeah, so we're just working on that now. So, Caroline had this like yarn thing around her hand, which is where her price tag was attached. So I'm just cutting that off right now. I'm kind of showing you some stains she has on her body. So what I'm doing now is, because I want to wash her body first, I'm just going to put all of her hair up on the top of her head. I don't really worry about getting their bodies wet because they are cloth and stuffing. They're going to dry. So, but I do the best I can without getting their bodies wet. But here I'm showing you some stuff I'm using. So I'm going to use a Mr. Clean Magic eraser, and I'm also using the baking soda. This is actually liquid baking soda I found. I like using as many cruelty-free products as I can find, and it's a cruelty-free liquid baking soda, and so that's really nice for cleaning dolls because I feel like it lathers and it scrubs really well without like that harsh grittiness. It is gritty, but it's not as gritty as using just like straight baking soda. But I'm cleaning her body first with, or her plastic body parts with the liquid baking soda and a toothbrush. I do make sure to clean the bottom of their feet, you know, because secondhand dolls, you don't know, like, they might have gone outside, I don't know what's been done with them, so we're just cleaning that, and I'm scrubbing really hard on the leg that it was like some sticky substance, I'm not quite sure what it was, but we're cleaning that up here. And that did take some elbow grease, but it did come off of her, so that was nice. So, but what I'm doing here is I just have like a cloth, and it's wet, so I'm using that as a way to like scrub off the baking soda that I just scrubbed her with, instead of like putting her under the faucet, you know, because I do try not to get their cloth body wet, but if it does, it's not too big of a deal. And you know, some people like actually unstring their American Girl dolls and take them apart and wash every piece separate. I'm not confident restringing an American Girl doll, so that's why I don't do that. Here I'm using a magic eraser, which has like a fancy handle, and it's just like the Walmart brand of magic eraser. But yeah, so I'm just using that to kind of, you know, any marks or stains that didn't come off with the baking soda. You can use soap on your dolls. Like, I clean my like fashion dolls with soap and the baking soda. I don't use the magic erasers on them, but I feel like for Caroline, like, the baking soda was pretty good. I don't remember if I used any of the, oh, I am, see, okay, see, I didn't remember, I filmed this so long ago. So I'm going in with dish soap. Just, I think I'm doing it primarily on this leg that had that sticky residue on it, because her other leg was pretty clean. She wasn't in too bad a shape, but when I wash my fashion dolls, I do use baking soda, and I use dish soap, but here I'm just using like the baking soda. So you can use like a Clorox wipe on them. I just don't recommend using it on their face because you don't want anything to happen to their face paint. But here I am just kind of drying off her leg, checking to see if that sticky substance has come off. And now it's time for her arms. I don't believe you're gonna see in this video that I washed her face. I washed her face after I washed her hair, and I just took a magic eraser to it because her face wasn't very dirty. So, and I didn't want to get like any water behind her eye sockets. So, but yeah, I'm just cleaning her arms right now the same exact way. And that I am running under the water because it's pretty easy to kind of control that part of her without getting her body wet. But yeah, you do want to make sure to clean the like palms of their hands and their fingers too, because that's, you know, like dirt can get into those little crevices. So yeah, so I'm just gonna finish up cleaning up Caroline here. And then I was just showing that the stain pretty much has come off of her. Here I'm wrapping her in a towel because I don't want to get her cloth body wet. Like, if you can prevent getting it wet, that's like the best. So I'm wrapping her in a towel, and I sprayed her hair down with water because I wanted to brush out the curls first. And initially I was going to brush out each individual curl and try to keep the curl shape, but I decided Caroline needed a boil wash to kind of tame some of her frizzy split ends, so the boil wash was going to straighten her hair anyways. So eventually here you're gonna see I just started brushing her entire head, because her hair is kind of matted towards her wig cap, so it's kind of hard to like keep the curls separated. But yeah, so we're just brushing out Caroline's hair, getting her ready for her her hair makeover. Alright, so I like propped Caroline up in one side of the sink in a towel, and I'm using my sink doesn't have one of those sprayer things, so I'm kind of using like this cup to control where the water is going to hit her head on her wig cap. because I don't want to like loosen her wig cap in any way. But yeah, so I'm just soaking her head now, getting it ready to wash it. Okay, now that I feel that her hair is like completely saturated with the water, I'm taking the same dish soap that I used on her limb to kind of scrub into her hair. Dish soap has more of like an antibacterial property, so it's supposed to clean deeper. I don't know if that's true. You can use shampoo, you can use hand soap, but I really like the way my dish soap smells because it's peppermint scented. But yeah, I just lathered it really well into her hair, and I'm just rinsing it out now. And you can see I brought the cup back in because yeah, keeping her face as dry as possible and controlling it where it's going on the wig cap. And here I am coming in with shampoo. This is just tea tree shampoo. It really doesn't matter what kind of shampoo you use. This is just what I have on hand. So now I'm shampooing her hair, which for some people this might feel excessive, like washing it with dish soap and then I'm going to shampoo her hair. But I do this with all of my dolls. They at least get 2 to 3 washes in their hair, depending. Here I'm using conditioner now, and I'm going to condition her hair. So I'm just like making sure like completely like coats all of her hair. And now I'm taking my comb because I want to comb out her hair, like start combing out the knots in her hair, because I like to get all of the knots out while there's conditioner in the hair, and then rinse out the conditioner to get it ready for the boil wash. So her hair actually was not as tangled as I was anticipating it to be, which I think me brushing it beforehand kind of helped that. But I just sectioned it off and like worked in sections to get the comb through all of her hair. And now I'm just rinsing out the conditioner. And I didn't use the comb like on top of her head near the wig cap, just because I didn't want to snag it. Later I do smooth the top of her wig cap down with the comb just to kind of like keep the flyaways at bay. But so we're just rinsing her hair now. Alright, so she has been rinsed off. What I'm doing now is I'm putting conditioner in her hair again, and I'm going to let it like soak in to her hair. I believe I left her here for like 30 minutes, and by now you can see I'm draining the bin that has her dress in it. I left that in there for probably about an hour. When I wash doll clothes, I leave my clothes in there for like an hour. And I am just rinsing off each individual piece too to kind of get all of the laundry soap out of it. I do feel like Caroline's dress needs a second wash, but it was clean, so we did go ahead and just leave it for now. But I might actually wash it again when I wash my Grace's outfit, because I did just get Grace. And here Caroline's about to go in for her boil wash. I did rinse the conditioner out of her hair. I know that part isn't in here. I did cut off a lot of parts in this process to keep the video short. Here I'm putting fabric softener in, which a lot of people, it's like a hit or miss. Some people don't like the idea of using fabric softener in their doll's hair. Some people do. I was against it for a little while. I started with fabric softener, and then I was against it, and now I'm back with it because technically hair is a type of fabric, so fabric softener kind of helps like just soften the hair, exactly what it says. And here I'm just dunking her head in boil wash. So I mixed in just a little bit of fabric softener into boiling hot water, and I'm just letting Caroline's hair sit in it. I did kind of dunk her whole head in there, like all of her wig cap and everything, but I didn't leave it in there. And now I'm combing through individual strands again to just make sure the knots are still not there to make sure her hair is still knot free. But yeah, so I didn't leave her like I didn't leave like the wig cap part in the bowl, but like I did leave the ends of her hair in the bowl because the ends of her hair were like what needs the most care. She does have like flyaways at the top of her head, but you don't want to leave their wig cap in boiling water because I feel like that will loosen it. And then, so now that her hair is combed through, I'm going to put her, like the ends of her hair, back into the boiling water. I left her there for about 30 minutes, and now it's time to rinse her off. And I believe here is where, while her hair was in the boiling water, is where I took the magic eraser to her head. So she did get clean. And then here I am just conditioning her hair again. I wanted to, you don't have to be this excessive with your dolls, but the way Caroline's hair was, I just wanted to give it every chance possible to kind of smooth out and, you know, defrizz. So I just re-rinsed her hair with some conditioner. Alright, so once I was done with the final conditioning of Caroline's hair, I took her out and I just started brushing through her hair. I'm kind of gauging how well it might have worked in case she needed another boil wash, which she didn't. Well, I didn't give her another boil wash. But I'm just brushing through her hair, making sure there's no knots. You can see that the boil wash did remove her curls, which is fine. I did put rollers back in her hair to make it curly again. But so I'm just brushing through her hair right now. And then in the next part, I am going to, well, here I'm combing her hair too. But in this next part, you're going to see I'm spraying her hair down. And what I'm doing is I'm actually putting diluted gel in her hair to kind of tame the frizz and to also help it hold its style when I do style her hair. So, but here I am just kind of like smoothing down her wig cap too, because she did have some flyaways underneath there. And I'm using the comb, but very gently on the top of her head to help smooth it down. See, okay, so this pink bottle has diluted hair gel. It's just a little bit of gel and some water, and I'm just kind of saturating her whole head, but not like soaking it. And I'm just kind of using that comb to help pat down the flyaways. And then, and I'm also kind of like making sure her part is right. So once I'm done with this part, I'm going to leave her out to dry. Alright, so Caroline has been cleaned up. I didn't film myself putting the rollers in her hair. I don't know why I didn't, I just didn't. But today we're going to take the rollers out of her hair. Her dress is nice and clean. She's very squeaky clean now. All that's left is her hair, so I figure save that to the end of the video so we can do a big reveal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start taking the rollers out of her hair. I'm actually gonna sit her down for this, I think. And let me scooch the camera down. So I did decide just to leave the shoes off of her since those do belong to Felicity. And I want to find her own shoes. Plus this outfit, she doesn't really need the shoes right now. That curl's so cute. Let me tilt the camera down some more. So I think her hair is going to come out really lovely. And then something you should do, once the curl's out of the roller, I like to kind of twist it like that. Yeah. I've never curled doll hair with rollers. I always, because I usually only collect fashion dolls. I'm new to American Girl. So I do like a straw method. So their hair, I curl their hair with straw and then I boil the straws in their hair. But I didn't want to boil these curlers, and there are no straws big enough for Caroline's hair. So it's coming out pretty good. I am not going to brush the curls out, but I am going to brush the top of her head, or comb through the top of her hair. So that part can lay down smooth. That curler got stuck in her hair. Her hair's so beautiful. Ooh, let's see. We'll finish up this side. And 2 more rollers. I should probably get a doll stand for this process. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop both of those open. And we're just gonna unwind her hair. That one's stuck. Okay. So her hair is very curly now. I'm gonna go off camera real quick and just kind of straighten it out. Her head is a little fuzzy, and her hair has been in the curlers for about 3 days, if I didn't already mention that. Usually I would just leave it in for like 24 hours, but I just haven't had a chance to really get the curlers out of her hair. Alright, so I'm just going to stand her up back here, and then I'll move the camera back up and we'll do a whole 360. Her hair is way softer now and a lot more manageable. So here it is. I think it came out really nice. It's still a bit frizzy, but I think that's to be expected with her hair. But they are very bouncy curls, and I think it looks really good on her. I'm really happy with these results. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I actually really like the way it came out. But there she is. There's Caroline. Alright, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this little video of me fixing up Caroline. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like these. I will be posting a fixing up Grace Thomas video probably fairly soon, because I did just buy a Grace doll. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.